Welcome back to MVP Auto 0008. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the 2025 Jeep Renegade. What's new, what's improved, how it drives, and whether it's worth your money in 2025. So get comfortable, hit that like button, and let's jump straight into it. The Jeep Renegade has always been one of the most unique vehicles in the compact SUV category. While most small crossovers chase the same idea, soft styling, smooth road manners, and fuel economy, the Renegade has consistently positioned itself as the rugged alternative. Even though it's small, it still tries to live up to the Jeep name, which is known for going places other SUVs wouldn't dare. For 2025, Jeep refined that personality with updated tech, a slightly freshened look, and a more efficient powertrain while keeping its distinctive boxy charm. Let's start with the design because the Renegade has always been one of the easiest SUVs to identify on the road. The 2025 model continues that iconic Jeep face, featuring the 7-slot grille in upright proportions. Jeep made some subtle updates to the front fascia, sharpening the edges around the fog lights and giving the grille a more modern texture. It's not a full redesign, but it's enough to make the Renegade look more contemporary without losing what makes it recognizable. You'll still see the round headlights, squared-off wheel arches, and that slightly playful, almost toy-like stance that has made the Renegade popular among younger drivers and city dwellers who want something different from the typical crossover. Along the sides, the Renegade keeps its chunky character with high beltlines, thick pillars, and short overhangs, which help with tight city maneuvering and off-road clearance. Depending on the trim you choose, you'll get different wheel designs, ranging from sporty to adventure-focused. The Trailhawk trim, still the most capable version, features beefier tires, red tow hooks, and additional protective cladding. Around the back, the 2025 Renegade receives a revised taillight design, with Jeep's signature X motif slightly modernized with sharper LED accents. Again, not revolutionary, but definitely more refined. Under the hood, the 2025 Renegade sticks with a small turbocharged engine that balances power with efficiency. The goal here isn't to create a fast SUV but rather one that feels energetic enough for daily driving, while still delivering reasonable fuel economy. Acceleration is smooth, and the engine offers good torque at low speeds, which is great for city driving and merging onto highways. Jeep has improved the transmission behavior for 2025, making gear changes quicker and more responsive. It still won't be the quietest engine in the class, but it does the job well, especially when paired with Jeep's available all-wheel drive system. Speaking of capability, this is where the Renegade sets itself apart. If you choose the Trailhawk trim, you get Jeep's most advanced small SUV off-road system. That includes increased ride height, skid plates, hill descent control, and Jeep's select terrain drive modes, auto, snow, sand, mud, and rock. For an SUV this size, the Renegade Trailhawk is surprisingly capable. Of course, it's not a Wrangler, but it's far more off-road ready than competitors like the Honda HR-V or Toyota Corolla Cross. Even the non-Trailhawk models offer decent traction and stability for bad weather or light off-road situations like gravel or muddy driveways. Now let's move inside, because this is where most people spend their time. The 2025 Renegade has always offered a cabin that mixes functionality with bold design choices, and that continues. Jeep maintains the rugged feel while integrating better technology and materials. The seating position remains upright, giving you great visibility. The seats are supportive for longer drives, especially in trims with upgraded upholstery. You can choose between cloth, premium cloth, leatherette, and full leather depending on the version you get. Jeep has updated the interior materials so everything you touch feels more solid and less plasticky than some earlier versions. The infotainment system is one area where the Renegade takes a noticeable leap for 2025. It comes with Jeep's latest Uconnect interface on a larger, more responsive touchscreen. The graphics are sharper, the menus are cleaner, and the system is much faster. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, of course. Higher trims get wireless integration, wireless charging, and built-in navigation. The digital gauge cluster behind the steering wheel is customizable and displays everything from speed and fuel efficiency to vehicle diagnostics and navigation instructions. Jeep has also improved USB placement and added more charging options, including USB-C ports, which is a small but welcomed upgrade. One of the Renegade's best interior features continues to be its practicality. Despite its small exterior size, the cabin feels surprisingly roomy. Front passengers have plenty of headroom thanks to the boxy shape. Rear seating is fair for adults, especially on shorter trips, but the Renegade will feel more comfortable for families with younger passengers. The cargo space isn't class-leading, but it's functional and flexible. You can fold the rear seats flat and, depending on the trim, get a dual-level cargo floor for better organization. Jeep designed the interior with adventure in mind, so there are lots of storage pockets, compartments, and rugged surfaces that resist wear. As for safety, the 2025 Jeep Renegade includes a full suite of driver assistance features. Standard equipment includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and blind spot monitoring. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and a 360-degree camera are available on higher trims. Jeep has also improved the calibration of these systems for smoother operation. For example, lane keeping assist feels less intrusive, and adaptive cruise control reacts more naturally to changing traffic conditions. These upgrades help the Renegade remain competitive against rivals that emphasize safety technology. Let's talk about how the 2025 Renegade drives, because this is an important part of the ownership experience. If you're looking for a small SUV with soft, sedan-like handling, the Renegade won't feel exactly like that. Instead, it offers a more upright, confident, Jeep-like driving feel. It's not overly stiff, but there is a sense of sturdiness in the suspension. On city roads, the Renegade is nimble enough to maneuver in tight spaces, and its compact size makes parking extremely easy. The steering is light but still provides decent feedback. On the highway, the Renegade feels planted, though you might notice some road noise depending on the tires and trim you choose. The Trailhawk model, with its off-road focused tires, will naturally be a bit louder. But for daily commuting, the Renegade delivers a pleasant, manageable drive that many drivers will appreciate. Fuel efficiency for the 2025 Renegade is solid for its class. It won't break any records, but the updated turbocharged engine and optimized transmission help reduce fuel consumption compared to previous years. If you're using it mainly for city driving, you'll appreciate the improved efficiency at low speeds. For highway driving, the Renegade performs best when cruising steadily, making it a practical companion for weekend trips or longer commutes. Now the big question, who is the 2025 Jeep Renegade for? If you're someone who wants a vehicle that stands out visually, offers real personality, and can handle more than just pavement, the Renegade is an excellent option. It's perfect for urban drivers who want a small SUV that's easy to park but also capable enough to handle bad weather or mild off-roading. It's also great for younger drivers or first-time SUV buyers looking for something fun, stylish, and adventurous. If you get the Trailhawk trim, the Renegade becomes an even better choice for people who want to explore trails, campsites, and dirt roads without needing a larger, more expensive Jeep. But like any vehicle, it's not perfect. If maximum cargo space, rear seat room, or super smooth handling are your top priorities, there are other options in the segment that might suit you better. And if you want better fuel efficiency, some hybrid competitors offer an advantage. Still, the Renegade's charm comes from being different. It doesn't try to be every other SUV on the market. It embraces its Jeep heritage and gives you capability, personality, and a rugged spirit in a small, city-friendly package. Overall, the 2025 Jeep Renegade continues to refine its identity. It keeps the things people love about it, its fun design, capability, and compact size, while improving technology, safety, and efficiency. If you're considering a small SUV with real character, the 2025 Renegade deserves a test drive. Thanks for watching MVP Auto 0008. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2025 Jeep Renegade, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more car reviews, comparisons, and automotive content. Let me know in the comments what vehicle you want to see next. Until then, drive safe and stay tuned for the next video.